Hi, this is Jeannie.
And Erwin.
And this is the OpenFeint Game Channel Weekly. So this week we're going to feature a lot of the games that were on the Game Channel app on the iPhone, iPad, and iPod Touch.
Yeah, so we have a couple of Christmas games, or actually one Christmas game to start with.
And it's called Twins Candy Xmas. So the premise of this game is to basically match 2 or 3 of the same items and have them disappear by the end of the board.
Yeah, so it's Christmas themed, so you get the nice little Christmas night background, and you have cute little pictures like snowmen, Santa, wreaths, presents, a lot of good stuff.
Mittens, and ornaments,
trees.
and gingerbread men.
Yeah, so you match 2, 3, or more, and obviously the more you match, the more points you get, and the object is just to clear out the board, or keep on going until you can't go anymore. So to match cards, you got to make sure they have a clear path to each other. So, let me see here. Oh, actually, well, that's it. So let's go on to the next game.
The next game is called Mortal Skies 2, and this one's a lot of the throwback retro one to like something like, I don't know, Sky Shark for Nintendo, and it's basically a World War II fighting game where you're like a fighter pilot and you're supposed to shoot all the other kind of kamikaze pilots kind of coming after you. So what did you think of this one?
Big fan of Battlefield and the original Battlefield games, and it was a lot of fun. You get to shoot planes, your guns get power-ups as like missiles, rockets, bombs. You get wingman, you get to shoot like a laser stream, and all that good stuff. And you just have to be careful and dodge bullets and make sure you don't die. And there's actually surface to air stuff, so you can kill like people on the ground, like tanks and turrets, which is a nice twist. And obviously I got hit, so you see all the the red blood on screen.
And the whole point of this game is you want to make it to the landing strip as soon as possible in one life, hopefully.
Yeah, and you get a couple lives in case you do die. You see the number in the top right corner. I have 1 extra life, and you can pause the game. Your high score's at the top, and all that good stuff. So now I'm invincible, so I can just like ram into planes and do some kamikaze stuff. So that's Mortal.
Oh, I think you lost your invincibility. Now you're regular plane again. Oh, look, the landing strip.
Yeah.
Mission completed.
And that is Mortal Skies 2.
The next game we have is a lot of fun. It's called Candy Boy, and it's very similar to a lot of the games like Cut the Rope and Smoothie, where you basically have to maneuver, candy into a certain place and, get rid of candy also, right?
Yeah, you got to match them up by color, so you need to match 3 colors of candy, and once you do, then they'll all break. So you have a piece of candy, and those are like candy monsters, and your goal is to break them all down. So here I got to figure out, where do I put this blue piece of candy? Oh, there's a box outlined for me to put it in. Oh, yay!
And you go by like board by board until you pretty much beat the game, right?
Yeah, and there's a puzzle element, so you kind of have to think of like the best way to do things. So I gotta jump over those blue monsters and drop that candy there, the orange, which gives me a blue one. And then I put the blue one over there, and ta-da!
And it gets harder as each board goes on, right, Erwin?
Yeah, so you have to do a little bit more thinking for every level. The coins you collect, what do the coins do again? Do you remember?
No, not really.
Oh, oh well.
You got 3 coins, and that means that's an awesome. So this is Arcade Jumper, and this is a lot of fun because it's like a throwback to the 80s. So it's similar to like Super Mario Brothers, where you kind of like, get rid of the enemies and collect coins and get little surprises in boxes like here. But it's also got like another interesting element because you eventually have to go back to the beginning where you get to the next board, right?
Yeah, so imagine yourself, you're in the late 80s, early 90s, you walk into a arcade full of arcade machines, you have your, roll of quarters, or $20 of quarters in some people's cases, and you're looking for an arcade, and you find this little guy and you drop your coins in this coin slot and get your joystick and just go button mash away. And this has all the classic arcade elements that bring you back to yesteryear. And so I cleared out, reached the end of the level. Now that little icon is telling me to go back, and then I have to go back through the level and kill all these little enemies again. So they're like kind of Space Invader-y.
Yeah, they're not they're like the modern day Goomba, right?
Sort of. I guess you could say that.
But you can't stomp on them though.
Unfortunately not. So
Yeah.
you just shoot them with your gun over there
yeah.
and reach the end, and that's it for that level.
So what did you think of Arcade Jumper?
I liked it. So that's it this week for Game Channel Weekly. Hope you guys liked it, and let us know if you have any comments or you want to see something different. But signing off, it's Erwin.
And Jeannie, have a great weekend.